I'm going to be talking about my experience of self-harm in this video, so apologies if it triggers anybody. If you are triggered by stuff like this, then please don't watch the video, because I'm going to be talking about it in detail. And I want to make sure everyone's feeling healthy and safe. So if you feel unsafe or you feel like triggered in any way, then please don't watch this video. Before I talk about self-harm, I just want to tell you how my week has been. I saw a psychiatrist this week, and she seemed really happy with how I'm getting on with the pregabalin, and I think pregabalin has completely helped. I'm really pleased. There's still anxiety. I still have a lot of anxious thoughts. I'm overloaded with thoughts at the moment, and I keep staring into space, and they all just kind of like move around in my head, and they're just quick and rapid thoughts, and it's just too much, and I forget what I'm saying like I have now. But so there's still anxiety, there's still the thoughts there, but I don't have the physical feeling of being frozen with terror. I don't have that anymore, so I'm really pleased with how that's going. I think I talked about that last week, so apologies if I'm repeating myself, but I get very muddled very quickly. Saw the counsellor this week, talked about being bullied at school, which was quite triggering, but it really helped. It really helped to just kind of offload, and she was very, very well, it's weird with the counsellor because they don't really say much. They kind of let you talk, and I'm finding it very hard to talk at the moment because my thoughts are so muddled. So when I'm trying to talk about how my week has been, she doesn't really say anything, and then I kind of feel uncomfortable because I'm talking, and then she had to ask me lots of questions this week because I couldn't talk. Usually the first few sessions I've just been like blah blah blah, offload, and I'm trying to kind of continue that, but I just this week I struggled to talk. I struggled to think of what I was trying to say. It was really, really hard, but it really helped, and I'm really pleased with that. And I'm looking forward to the next session because I've been making notes. I'm finding that helps. If I write things down, it's a lot easier. So I'm going to take some notes with me, and yeah, we can talk about some other stuff, but I'll let you know how I get on with that. As for my sort of day-to-day, still taking me quite a few hours to get out of bed. I've got into a really bad habit of playing on my phone, going on YouTube for like an hour and a half in bed, because I can't face getting out of bed. I can't face the day. It's not anxiety, it's just this feeling of dread, feeling overwhelmed, and it's making me hide away in my safe place, which is my bed, which is where I am right now. It's a lot easier to be in bed than to do stuff, but obviously the less I do, the harder it is to do stuff. So this is why my behavioural activation is helping. That's been going well as well. I've made some progress with that, so I'm really pleased with that. I've forgotten what I was saying. Never mind. I'm sure it was about counselling or something. Anyway, put in the comment section below what I was talking about. So that's sort of day to day. Cancelled on someone this week, so I felt bad about that. But I did have a lovely day yesterday. It was my niece's second birthday, and we all went over to my brother's house with some family and stuff, and it was just lovely. She's so amazing. All my nieces are amazing, but yeah, she was just, well, it was an absolute magical time. I just love being around the kids. At one point I had all three of them squishing on me, and it was really lovely. Lots of lovely cuddles. So that was a really nice day, but it was quite hard. I was quite nervous about it, making conversation with people, and them asking me how I am and me kind of having to say, yeah, I'm fine, and things like that. But it was a really lovely day, and I was really happy for my brother. Congratulations to him for being an awesome dad and for bringing into the world such a lovely, lovely little girl. So that's kind of how my week has been. Now I want to talk about, before I talk about the self-harm, I just want you to tell me how your week has been. So I keep playing with something here and I keep getting distracted, which is why I'm talking crap. Stop it. Tell me how your week has been. Let me know what you've been up to. It's always good to hear from you guys. But how are you? Are you okay? I'm sending you lots of love and hugs. So I guess now I should talk about the self-harm. I've talked a bit about my self-harm in the past, but I wanted to go into a bit more detail about it. I've really got to stop doing that because look, my face gets all squished. Yeah, I've talked about it in the past, and that is not a flattering angle for my face. Sorry, it's not about being flattering. I shouldn't have said that. When we're talking about self-harm. So I think a lot of people, when they think of self-harm, they think of cutting. But I punch myself. I don't think people really think about that sort of side of self-harm. It's just as bad. I mean, okay, you're not drawing blood, and you're not at risk of cutting any veins or arteries or anything like that. But it can cause damage. It can cause bruises, bumps, and it's not good, especially if I hit my head, bang my head with my fists, or bang it against something. It's dangerous, and it's not nice to be that way to yourself. But it's really, really hard because you get into a habit or a pattern of behaviour where for me, I get really, really angry, and then I just don't know where to put my anger. Everyone's different and will experience self-harm in different ways, but for me it's punching as hard as I can, as quickly as I can, not necessarily quickly, but as hard as possible and as many times as possible, and really, really hurting myself, creating bruises, creating bumps. Recently I've been hitting the same place on my leg with my fist, and there's a big bruise that won't go away, and every time I hit the same bruise it just gets worse. But yeah, having to hide bruises as well is another part of it, so I'll make sure Andy doesn't see, or anyone else. It's really hard to talk about. We should be talking about it because people need to be made aware of what people are going through, and also to make people feel less alone. Talking about self-harm is important. It really is, but it's very triggering. So for me, it's with the fist, bashing my head, and I get this overwhelming pain, but it takes away the pain inside. It's a release. It's like the pressure suddenly stops, and there's this kind of burst of pain, but then I feel guilty afterwards because I've lost control again. I've hurt myself again, and I've allowed this sort of pattern of behaviour to continue. And I've been doing it for years. I've been doing it since I was 16. Some weeks are better than others. I might go, I have gone for a few weeks without doing it, but then something happens, I get triggered, and then bash, 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 bruises, and then it's kind of like, right, okay, so I've hurt myself again, I've let myself down, but God, the pain felt good. I really hate saying that, but the pain just takes away the emotional pain. And yeah, it's a release. Also, it takes away the numbness. If you're feeling numb, makes you feel. A lot of mine's out of anger, but when I'm depressed, I have gone towards cutting. I mean, nothing severe, but more sort of scratching with paper clips and other sort of small sharp objects like pins or needles or something. I've cut myself with a razor before, in my thighs. A lot of my self-harm is on places where people can't see. I haven't cut my wrists or my lower legs, but I have cut my upper legs. But I don't really do that very often. That's something that when I'm really, really depressed and I'm feeling that overwhelming pain, I would do it to take away the emotional pain. And it really does work, but it's really, really bad. It's so bad. And it's not something that we should be doing, but it's something that we should be talking about. And I'm sorry to say the pain feels good, but it's a different sort of pain to the emotional pain, and it makes you kind of yeah, it's a different sort of pain, but it feels nicer than the emotional pain. But it's not good. I don't want to say it's good, because it's not good. It's bad, but it's a habit that we get into. It's not a habit, it's a pattern of behaviour that we get into. And yeah, please tell me about your self-harm. How do you self-harm? Do you think that we should be talking about self-harm, or do you think we're kind of talking about it, making it more making people more aware of it, so then they do it themselves? I don't know. What are your thoughts? I think we should be talking about it because it's an important topic, but I don't want people to be triggered by it, and I don't want people to start going and hurting themselves because of this video. It's just something that, yeah, we need to be talking about. Sorry, this isn't very good, this video. It's taken me quite a few takes to get here. I'm feeling really depressed today. Andy and I have been applying for social housing, but we've been doing the maths and we can't afford it, and it's all my fault because I don't have a job. If I had a job, life would be so much easier, but I can't get out of bed, and I need to be able to get out of bed if I'm going to go and get a job. I've lost all my confidence, completely broken and worn down, and I just want to be able to function like a normal human being. You know, not normal, but yeah, I'm gutted, absolutely gutted. We found this property and it's in a local village. Pets were allowed, so we could have got a dog. There's a pub sort of like 5 minutes around the corner. Just little things that would have made us just have a lovely, lovely time together in a nice new place. And we can't even do that because of me. Anyway, this is supposed to be about self-harm. Please share with me your thoughts on self-harm. If I've said anything wrong because of my muddled brain, I am sorry. I just want to reiterate that although I have experienced self-harm, it's something that I'm trying to control because it's a bad thing to do. but it is somewhere that people go to when they are feeling distressed or feeling numb or feeling like they need the release. But I'm not condoning it at all. I'm not condoning self-harm, but I am saying that I experience it, and this is my experience of it. But please share with me your experience to help others feel less alone, because it's something that we need to be raising awareness of, and hopefully this video will help do that. It's been a bit of a long one today, guys. Apologies, but my brain is muddled because I'm feeling really rubbish and just struggling to get my head around stuff. But hopefully the good week will continue. Hopefully I'll have a good week, and this kind of feeling a bit more stronger. It's been a good week, but today I'm feeling a bit rubbish, but I think it's because I'm talking about self-harm, and it makes me kind of depressed because I don't want to hurt myself anymore. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be that person. I want to be in control of it, like I'm starting to get in control of other things. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I think that's Andy about to come in the bedroom. No. Thanks for watching. Hope the video's been okay. I don't feel like it has, but I'll post it anyway because this is just where I'm at the moment, and I want you to see how I want you guys to just know how I am, and I want to know how you are too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please share with me how your week has been. Please take care, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you next week. And apologies, there's still no educational videos, and there probably won't be for a few weeks. I said I was going to start in January, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, this has gone way too long. Take care, lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.